Good day and welcome back to another World of Warcraft video. In this video we're going to be taking a look at the Lunar Festival and basically all the rewards and things you can get from the Lunar Festival and how you can get them for 2025. The Lunar Festival runs from Jan 28th to Feb 11th of this year. It's held every year around about this time and it coincides with the Chinese New Year, basically. A lot of the rewards that you get will be a special title and also the holiday currency Coin of Ancestry. Coin of Ancestry is pretty straightforward, so a lot of the times we just need to basically do some traveling. But let's begin. The Lunar Festival is a bit different to other festivals. You can access it pretty much in any major city. All you have to do is find a Lunar Festival vendor. Once you do, you'll get a quest, and there you can head over to the Lunar Festival hub. All of them have the same stuff in them, so whether you're Alliance, Horde, doesn't matter. All the major cities have a Lunar Festival vendor, so you should be relatively good to go. Before we talk about anything, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to speak to the Lunar Festival Harbinger, accept their quest for launch 8 lunar fireworks and 2 cluster fireworks. Then, once you've accepted that quest, you're going to want to go to this Lunar Festival vendor, which you'll find nearby, and you're going to want to buy the fireworks that you need to launch. So the reason you want to do this quest is because it's going to give you something that's going to enable you to basically teleport to the actual main hub. So it's very important. You'll see this quest gives you the Lunar Festival invitation, and that's going to be super duper important. Once you finish that quest, you can click OK, and then you'll gain access to a whole bunch of different quests. You're going to want to accept these quests now. So the one will be to use your festival invitation. Then the other one, you can speak to the Elder Darkhorn over here, and you can complete your quest here to get your first Coins of Ancestry. But yeah, you're going to want to stand in the Moonlight and then use your invitation. And so you have to stand specifically in the Moonlight surrounded by all the people. And the reason you want to do this is because this is going to take you to the actual hub where you can engage in further quests and also take on the rare. Once you are in Moonglade, this is where you can really do quite a bit. You can go hand in your quest to Validar Star Song, and then you'll also get some new quests here, but also you will gain access to taking on the event rare, or I guess boss. So here you will get a quest to take on Omen. Omen is actually just a boss that basically you fire fireworks to summon and get rid of. You will also get a quest which you're going to want to do called the Rite of the Moon. This one is very important, Lunar Preservation, because basically this one gives you 25 Coins of Ancestry, and outside visiting the Elders, it is the only real method basically of getting a lot of Coins of Ancestry. So you're going to want to take this as well. For taking on Omen, you will have to get a blessing called the Loons Blessing. You can find this at a moonwell that you'll locate here, just inside of Nighthaven. Once you've got that, you can head down across the lake. It'll show up here, and you can throw some fireworks and kill some minions, and eventually Omen will spawn. And then once Omen has spawned, you'll be able to defeat him and receive a Loon's Blessing. So yeah, pretty simple and straightforward. Once Omen has been summoned, you can take him out. Taking out Omen doesn't do too much. Literally, there's no big rewards that he drops or anything like that. He drops a Loon's Lantern, which is a toy which will convert stone into something else. You get a whole bunch of fireworks, and basically you also get a Loon's Blessing, which is generally speaking what you want this for, because you then can obviously you know, get a 5% primary stat buff, but that's really about it, to be entirely honest with you. So there's very little else that you're going to want to do. For the Lunar Preservation quest, this one requires you to travel to different locations. You're going to need to first travel to the Lunar Preservation beginning point, where you need the staff, or charge the staff of moonflowers. Basically, you'll then have to move location to location to location. With dragon riding now, it's honestly not that bad, and you have to finish it all before your blessing expires, which you have an hour to get to each new location. And like I said, with dragon riding now, it takes, maybe 20-30 minutes, so it's very straightforward, and I suggest you do this because it gives a huge chunk of ancient coins, which you definitely want to get, because you need them for the rewards. Apart from the Lunar Preservation quest, the only other way of obtaining the Coins of Ancestry is to visit Elders. Elders are located literally all over Azeroth. They are located pretty much in every single expansion. Even Khazal-Gar has just got a whole bunch of them. So you can find 30 in Kalimdor, 29 in the Eastern Kingdoms, 25 in Northrend, 8 in the Dragon Isles, 8 in Khazal-Gar. I'll leave a link to the Wowhead page because that has locations of all of them. There's also add-ons that you can install that will show you where they all are. But visiting each of them will give you a Coin of Ancestry, while also giving you a 75 reputation boost for each of your factions, which is pretty cool. So obviously there is an incentive visiting them, because aside from the Lunar Preservation quest, you don't actually have a lot of avenues for obtaining like Coins of Ancestry. So it's definitely something that you're going to want to do. The Coins of Ancestry themselves are obviously a currency, and as a whole they are pretty useful. You exchange them for the rewards, so we'll definitely take a look at that next. But yeah, aside from Lunar Preservation, you can only get them from speaking to the Elders. The good news is the quests are tied to characters, so you can pretty much grab them all the time. You can see here, I can grab my Coin of Ancestry, boom, and then basically I am ready to go. So what can you get with Coins of Ancestry, and why do you want them? Well, you can spend the Coins of Ancestry with 2 vendors in Moonhaven. So in Moonglade at Nighthaven. There we go. You can also spend it with a 3rd vendor called Jeffin the Crafter, and we'll locate him. But he only does 1 item. The 2 vendors you'll find in the Moonglade is Vadadar Starsong. He sells a lot of transmog to you, but also most importantly sells a Slitherdrake Lunar Festival armor, which is amazing and looks fantastic, and sells the Lunar Launcher, which is the really cool new mount. I believe it's new mount for the Lunar Festival. It will cost you 75 Coins of Ancestry, which means you can get it in 1 run of the festival. You just have to finish Lunar Preservation and then go visit a couple of the Elders. But it is a very cool mount, and yeah, I think it's really sick. On top of that, like I said, he sells you a ton of transmog, which I'm sure plenty of people will want. Next to him is Fariel Starsong. She also sells a whole bunch of stuff, mainly being patterns for different professions, and also some toys, most famously being the dragon costumes that players will wear. You can also get the really cool Lunar Elder Hearthstone. This basically will give you a new transmog or new animation for your Hearthstone, and you can get some heirloom casings. Something that's super important is they both sell pretty similar stuff. She just has recipes, he just has a transmog, and the mount and a lot of the stuff can be found at the hub vendors that you find in the major capital cities. There are some achievements for the world event. It's not a lot. Most of them just do with firing off some fireworks, purchasing some toys, and then locating the elders. This is probably the one that is most like admin, but obviously in the process of trying to earn the coins, you will probably complete these depending on how dedicated you are to getting all the rewards. And that's it. That pretty much covers the event. It's not a difficult event. It doesn't have a lot of different stuff. It's just finding elders and finishing lunar preservation, and obviously doing Omen for the first time. But it is a cool event. There is a mount, and I think a lot of the cosmetics and stuff are cool for certain types of transmog. So I think that's really cool. But yeah, that's it from me. See you guys next time. Bye.